Hi, I'm Luis, and today I'm going to talk about one character that in the United States history is one of the most important. As we know, every country had a president. Today, I'm going to talk about Abraham Lincoln. Okay, as we know, Abraham Lincoln was the 60th president on the United States. He was born in 1809 in a small log cabin in Kentucky. He grew up with his parents, with his family's 348 acre farm. His parents were about from low social standing and little education, but Lincoln learned to write and read, and ultimately he became a lawyer, passing the bar exam in 1837. Lincoln got married with Mary Todd in 1842 and they had four sons, but unsuccessfully his three sons died in a youngest age. In 1846, Lincoln was elected to the U.S. Congress and moved to Washington to serve out his term, where he had to speak against the Mexican War and unsuccessfully attempt to abolish slavery. Next, a combination of luck and manipulation and talent won the Lincoln the Republican nomination, and he was elected president in 1860. Okay, Lincoln was elected president because some countries believed that Lincoln could be the one or could be the solution about the problems that were at the moment. Okay, and also an initial wave of succession by South Carolina brought about the establishment of the Confederate States of America. When the Confederate forces from the South opened fire on the Union soldiers on the North, the Civil War began. After Lincoln called a sizable militia to quash, I mean, I want to see to stop completely something to happen. The rebellion, several former states, led but Virginia, although he was heavily criticized by both the Confederates and the Union supporters during his first term, Lincoln was able to gather enough votes to win the elections for a second time in 1864. And the war, it was a little bit closer, so Lincoln had to prepare all the armies, all the soldiers for the battle. Okay, and one point important is that less than 1 month, a week after the Confederate Army surrendered, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while attending the Washington Theater. Another point is that the Civil War, because the president at the moment was Abraham Lincoln, and there was increasing tension between the southern and northern. Okay, one of the reasons about the tensions was that the people from the south thought that the government was getting to power and that maybe the northern part could be governed the south. So the people was like, oh no, I don't want this. So there was a fight fought. When Abraham Lincoln was elected in 1861, the conflict between the Northern and the Southern start to grow more, and also because some states from the Southern felt that, as I said, that the North could be the power at the moment, or could be governed this part. Okay. Um, but as a result about the Lincoln elections, uh, 1 month before Lincoln was elected, the South Carolina had to left and had to form his own country, um, and also was followed by 10 countries more, like Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Virginia, and more. Okay. At the end of the war, the Union or the Northern states won the Civil War, so this abolishing the slavery. By the time the war was over, more than 60,000 soldiers from the Northern died, and from the Southern, it was around 600 thousand soldiers died about the battle and this. And the most important is that about the World War One and Two, the Mexican War or the Vietnam War combined, in this civil war more people died, so it was called like the bloodiest war. And talking about this bloodiest um, battle, uh, we have one of the most important, the Battle of Gettysburg, that was the bloodiest battles fought in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and the battle involved 75,000 the people died. So it was like a soldiers fought with soldiers, and it was like a oh. When the battle was over, residents for the Gettysburg suggest to create a national cemetery. Cemetery is the place where one body can rest for the rest of the life, as the religious consider. Okay. And here in this cemetery, the citizens from the Gettysburg uh, wanted to create this place where the bodies from the soldiers or the horses that also died could be rest. Okay. And the formal dedication from this cemetery was for Edward Everett of Massachusetts, that they wanted that him gave a speech, and also his speech was some of the most largest, because the speech it was around the 2 hours and 4 minutes, and also the other people that was invited, it was like a Abraham Lincoln or political people. Uh, the speech from Abraham Lincoln was too small. It was just 2 minutes. And on the other hand, we have the speech from the Edward that it was too too big. Okay. And also the speech more expected, it was the Abraham Lincoln. It was the highlight from the opening about the cemetery. And the Gettysburg Address reminds the speech from those people was little different. Uh, although I have some words that Abraham Lincoln said from his speech, and it says, I should be glad if I could flatter myself that come as near to the central idea of the occasion in 2 hours as you did in 2 minutes. Uh, I guess that this is a little part of the speech where we can see the difference from the speech that said the famous writer and that says the president. And also here we can see that Abraham Lincoln was the most important president at the moment, and that he had to take some difficult decisions, and that at the moment it's important to talk about him because he represents that not the low people can be follow or can follow his dreams. So he was too poor, and surprisingly, one day he became as president. So I guess that it's fantastic. So I guess that that's all about Abraham Lincoln, and I hope to see you soon.